Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on. Come on in the room. Hey, Jesus is my doctor, and he writes all my scriptures. So get me over my medicine in my room. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on? 305 is in the building. Fabia Stans is in the building. Royalty King. My Royalty King. Has me one. What's up? Look back at it's my God, and today, y'all know it's just about my birthday. So, you know, we'll be on the show members. Don't forget Friday. I'm going to be doing a special live showing in members area on Friday. The prequel to everything that's going on Friday and Saturday. I'll be in a member. Um, I'm thinking about starting something new. I don't be ready for it. Starting something new, but y'all know what. Some point in time, don't forget to go and support. I thank each and every one of y'all through in supporting and being a part with me this evening. Sure do. Um, if you my heart way to you, I it in the because the cool down starts now, y'all. Well, y'all, we gonna go ahead. We gonna get right on into the right on right now, baby. The one and only Miss Savon is in the building. Hey, girl.
What's going on, Pumpkin?
Nothing. Still need that piece you got on your head. Yes, God.
Girl, I've not worn her in so long.
I
She
did
collecting
too.
dust.
Well, I shake her off.
Shake her off, honey.
I shake her
Yes.
off, child.
Yes, honey. How
Yes,
you been?
God. I been. How you been? How you been?
I've been good, girl. I'm sitting here feeding my face, but I'm good.
Well, what you eating on? Sound good.
It's not. It's a what Crunch Wrap Supreme by Taco Bell. So
It's
it's
giving
one of
what it
those.
needs to be given at right
It,
now.
it's giving me very much, feed my soul. What's up, Leslie? Royal, look at Royal King forever,
Mm-hmm.
honey.
Yes.
Baby, that beard is fruitful.
Yes.
Audrey, baby. Girl, look at all the people. I miss y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What you eating?
Girl.
Is that a French fry?
Sweet tarts.
Oh, I didn't see the colors. I was like, damn, is that a sweet
Mm-hmm.
girl? Let me tell you what I had.
What's that?
I had sweet potato fries.
They be good.
They are
Um,
real good, and they were seasoned. They were like Cajun sweet potato fries.
mhm.
What's up, Leslie? Boo! Listen, those sweet potato fries. I don't think I'll ever have regular fries again. They were really good.
When I had got them from what you call it? I had got them from Wendy's when Wendy's used to have them, and they were really good.
Mm.
I didn't think they were gonna be good. I thought they was gonna suck, but they were really good. I had tried them, and as soon as I started liking them, they took them away.
Wendy's had sweet potato fries.
Wendy's had sweet potato fries at one time.
They're good. Mm-mm. Girl, it's the way you eating that sour thing.
My lips going out like that.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. We ate, we farted, and we ate again. So it was real good. It
Baby,
was
y'all had a a,
smorgasbord.
a Hershey's chocolate,
I did a Hershey's chocolate.
and then there was
I did a
the
symphony and a butter pecan.
butter pecan. That butter pecan. Oh my god, girl, I wanted to taste that butter pecan so bad because I love me a good old buttered pecan.
Girl, it was something serious.
It looked like it was rich, honey.
And then my mom made sweet potato pie, a a pecan cheesecake, some kind of pecan cheesecake. That's some kind of new recipe she tried. My aunt made red velvet and pound cake. So it's just like it was a whole bunch of damn sweets. Like I was sitting up here
Y'all
after
has
Thanksgiving dinner, I was hiding giraffe pussy. I had so much sugar
you
running through
had
my
just
veins.
as many options from the dessert
Hmm.
area than the actual food. Dang.
Now, food we had smoked turkey, we had smoked hen. They did baked turkey and dressing. Um, we did oxtail, greens, potato salad.
Y'all had
Um,
oxtails. Damn.
hmm Child, we're supposed to be doing what do you call it? What you did this for seafood for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do like jambalaya and etouffee and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
mm, yeah, I need to make sure some turkey up in there some damn well, because I don't do all that. I have all that goddamn seafood. That ain't me. I ain't
Okay.
pescatarian. I'm a meatitarian. I ain't
A
pescatarian at all.
meatitarian.
So
But the good thing about the seafood is y'all are as long as y'all have enough options, because y'all be hungry again in 30 minutes.
I don't understand why they want to do all this damn seafood, but it is what it is. We're trying to get healthy over here, and
That's one
that
way to
ain't
do
the
it.
way to go for me. But it is what it is.
She said she ate so fast she forgot to take pictures.
I did. I did my first plate and my first round of plate. After that, it was.
I never took pictures of the food. I don't know why.
I just started that a year before last year. That's when I started doing it. And then when I make cakes, I always take pictures of my cakes for everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
we're doing
Yeah.
potluck at work, so I'm doing chili and honey cornbread.
Wait, chili and honey cornbread?
Hmm.
That sounds delicious, but I've never heard of that before.
So you can make it two different ways. I made them separate before, and I've also took and made it that take and get the chili marinated together. You cook off your ground beef and add your seasonings and stuff like that in there, and then you add your beans or whatever else that you take and you put into it. Because everybody's recipe is slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
But then take and put into a baking sheet pan, but not a sheet pan, but like a 13-inch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make your cornbread, put the cornbread on top of it, and but you add a little sugar and some other things to it to give it a sweet kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bake it, and then when you cut into it, you're gonna drizzle you a little bit. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Look back at it,
Oh,
Leslie.
that's right. Happy early birthday.
But you take that and you put it over. You make your little glaze and you put on top of it. So then when you take and cut into it, it's similar to it's a chili version of a shepherd's pie in a
Uh-huh.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it is. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
Girl, that's so sweet. What you gonna do on your birthday?
Well, like I was telling everyone before you had came in,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Atlanta this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to be doing members only. And I think I'm going to start my Patreon up.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing my members only and or Patreon, and I'll let everybody know closer I get to it, so I make up my mind. But it's 4.5 hour drive, so I'm going to be doing probably about an hour, hour and a half in the car with everybody on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday when I get up, we're gonna do a little light something something, and then we're supposed to be going to Lips later on that evening. But I don't know for sure if I really still want to do that because we're gonna do drag and strippers the night before, so I may be out of drag.
Drag and strippers.
Yes,
Oh, that sounds
because on
interesting.
Friday nights, most most Friday nights in Atlanta when you go to the to the gay bars or stuff, they had the strippers and you know
I had no
so
idea. I have never seen
yes.
male. Well, I was gonna say I was about to lie and say I've never seen male strippers, but I have. But they were not in the environment of the gays.
Hmm.
It was whenever they used to have the all male review for the ladies. Me and my girls was be posted up at that table, and it would be so funny because we'd be trying to tip the male strippers, and them hoes would be like, "We don't want your money." Bitch, they wouldn't take our money. And bitch, guess what? I'm not gonna beg you to take it, bitch. So
It is what it is. But
t-
then again, I want to do something and I want to do something and I want to be safe and let's not be, I'm not going to sit up here and act like, that Copanisha still ain't running crazy.
correct.
So I'm going to be very um, safe with it. Matter of fact, I had took and bought, I bought these. And what I'm going to take and do is that I'm going to add another piece to the bottom of it to make it cover my whole face. I can be, you know, I can be painted still and it goes to right here to my mouth. But
Okay.
I'm gonna add another clear piece to the bottom of it to like right here. So,
Hmm.
everything is still completely covered. And um my girlfriend that I'm traveling with, we do the at home rapid COVID Nisha test. So before we get
Right.
on the road, we take it and make sure, hey, we good. And then when we get back in town, we take it again to make sure we good. So if we
Hmm.
done contracted anything, we know right then and there where we done got it from.
Absolutely. Okay. That sounds like a plan. I'm supposed to be in Atlanta at a friend of mine's casino party New Year's Eve, but with everything that's been going on, I would love to go. I just don't feel it.
Well, girl, if you get the unction on Saturday, girl, come and see me. You only got a little 3 hour push, but it's no
Girl.
pressure.
Girl. Yeah.
It's no pressure. We can just go and have us a lovely little dinner and everything. But I'm excited because most people don't realize it. Savon does, but most other people don't realize it. I normally don't celebrate my birthday. I normally don't
Hmm.
do anything. I work and I keep it moving.
Yeah.
So for me to actually have a weekend off to say, hey, I'm going to do something, and me to have everything set in stone, and all I got to do is just get up. I got to go to my doctor's and then get on the road. I'm all game for it.
Yeah.
But enough about me,
You
child.
gotta celebrate life. We don't do enough. COVID has had us so cautious, and cautious is a good thing, but COVID has had us so just struck with fear
Hmm.
that we've got to learn how to still enjoy life. With my grandfather passing, it really made me just realize that I have to find a way, that we can still enjoy each other safely, because we're not humans if we can't be able to embrace and enjoy each other's space. I mean, we
And with you saying that, that's the same thing I was sitting and I was thinking about. I keep saying, I have seen visions of my husband, this, that, and the third. But how am I going to ever meet him if I'm staying behind the four walls all the
That's
time?
right. He ain't gonna find you. So you just gotta find the way to do it the safest as you possibly can.
Hmm.
And the good thing about me, I have spurts. I have spurts where I go out and want to have fun. Then after I've done a little bit of that, I go back into my shell and back into my cocoon, and I'll hibernate. So what the hell is that? Oh, is that
Mm,
you?
mm-mm. That's you.
It's me.
Hmm.
Well, what is it,
Sound like it's
girl?
one of the ads.
Oh, it was, but I didn't even start it up. It just started playing on my phone, and I was like, "What the hell is
Mm,
that?"
mm, mm.
Okay, but no, it was YouTube.
Yes, come on YouTube.
But yeah, so I don't know. I go in and I go out. And that's just kind of what I've been doing, and but that's it, girl.
So I'm gonna. I want to start. We want to go ahead and get into it because we're gonna talk and do videos like we normally do on Sunday. But I want to play this one right here, and this is not to. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone, but I also want people to understand the new perspective and new mind frame that I'm in.
Hmm.
And it goes something like this: it is what it is, and I hope you can understand where it's coming from because I'm gonna talk about it afterwards. But if you can't understand what it is what it is. So you'll understand it.
If you know somebody that uses the phrase, it is what it is, they are fucking dangerous. Because they no longer allow things that are outside of their control to affect them. They have mastered the art of acceptance. So if you plan on trying to manipulate them and threaten to leave their life, guess what? They don't give a fuck. They do not care. You can walk out their life and they'll open the damn door for you.
It is what it is.
And that's
Listen,
the new mind frame I'm in now.
hmm
If you want
I,
to go, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let you
I
go.
I tell you what, that came 7 months ago. I would say it, but that's when it became really relevant, and that was just because there was so much death around. It was just like, girl, look, you got to do what you got to do.
Yep, you got to learn to be happy. And if you're
You got
not
to do
learning to
what you
be
got to do.
happy,
Yeah,
you know,
and it's nobody's job but your own.
and there's no tea, no shade with anyone. I'm just letting you
Hmm.
know if
Yeah.
you feel like that. It's just like we were listening to a couple Sundays ago when the preacher was saying about, you gonna miss my prayers and different things like that. When you get to a point that you realize that it is what it is. I can't control you. I'm not
Hmm.
going to try to control you. I don't
Hmm.
want to control you. If we're going to have a conversation, we're having a conversation
Hmm.
that you benefit from, I benefit
Hmm.
from, and we all move on from there. But if you can't, it is what the
What it
fuck it
is.
is. And it's just
A
that period.
to the man.
So if we cool, we gonna be cool. If we not gonna be cool,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then
Mental health is I think when he says that person is dangerous because they've also taken into account their mental health.
mhm.
There's no need in me stressing over shit. It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't.
And it's not gonna be what it's not gonna be. That's with friends, that's with family,
Yeah.
that's with relationships, that's with boyfriends, girlfriends, that's with
Yep.
partnerships, that's with collaborations.
All of that.
What's T?
And everything
You know what
has
I'm saying?
an expiration point, and if people have got to understand it, girl, we have so much control over how we perceive things and how we allow those things to
Hmm.
navigate in our space. We have more control than we think, than we realize. So
But a
I
lot of
agree.
us take that feeling of control because when Kobanisha came through,
Hmm.
that control that a lot of people felt like that they had, that I have control over my destiny, I have control over family, I have control over
Hmm.
this. But when
Hmm.
Kobanisha came through and she was wiping out people like they was flies, like
Baby,
they was chit chatting, and
lost.
you ain't got no control over that, what you gonna do then?
None. None. What control? Where? What
It is
happened?
what it is. You can't control it, so it is what it
Uh-huh.
is. And it's very, you know Period, Aubrey. Like Aubrey said, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's
Okay.
and your auntie had the pissy ass diaper. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Okay.
I can't control it, why stress about it? Why be upset and mad? Why be pissed off about something that you can't control? I can
That you
control
cannot.
things that I can control. Things outside of my scope of controlling it, I don't know what to tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I got one more, and then we're gonna get into some laughing and some because this is this gives me back old school when it was just you and me on here talking and catching and carrying on and stuff. So this is
Yes,
one mode
girl.
that just to have you just to have us all just to think a little bit.
I say this with love because I have realized some truths. I am not intimidating. You're intimidated. There's a difference. I don't take up too much space. You're just used to people playing small. My inner light is not too bright. You're just used to dimming your own. I am not mean nor aggressive. I am honest and assertive, and that makes you uncomfortable. And I do not make you uncomfortable. My presence challenges your comfort. All of that is yours. I will not be less for you to feel better about yourself. Own your stuff.
Girl, let me tell you another thing since you played that. The whole statement when people say, "Girl, why are you so extra?" No, baby, why are you so basic?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Listen, it seems like we've been reading from the same book, honey, here lately. Like,
Girl.
you get tired of that. You just get tired of people telling you that. Okay, so tell me where you want to go next, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a latest on what happened to me this week, and I need to understand if it was my emotions because of everything that has been going on, or if I was right or wrong.
I'm listening.
So, in all of my 20 plus years of doing hair, 20 years of doing hair, I have never fired a client. Never. I had to fire a client this week.
You had a fire client.
I did. I had to
Okay.
fire a client. So, although I understand and although I'm extra, I'm dramatic, I'm all of it. And what? Right. All of that. You not any of those things, baby. You are exactly who you supposed to be. They just plain Jane and want you to make them feel decent and normal. But baby, that's not our job.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, so here's the scenario. So this particular client has been coming on and off for several years. She would be on, things would be going well, her hair would be thriving, it would be flourishing, and then all of a sudden, she would be gone.
Hey, Savon, hold on
Hmm.
for just 1 second.
Hmm.
Hey, Instagram, if y'all want to catch the rest of this conversation, because I got y'all to the juicy part right here. Y'all know y'all gonna have to come on over to www.youtube.com/Jazmine. That's JAZMINEDIVINE. And we will catch you on the next time in. Come on over, subscribe, and get into the conversation. Good night, y'all. One more second, Savon. Okay, you can go ahead.
Now, are you streaming Instagram via the StreamYard or for your phone?
From StreamYard.
Bitch, you're gonna have to show me how to do that.
I will,
I know. I just
because
have to
of
ask. I know
yes.
my ass be all. What's up, Silent Boo? So I'm not gonna say long story short because I'm gonna give you all the details and I want you to understand. Basically, on and off for several years. And I never would understand when the off would happen, why it would happen. And I've always been the stylist that take my craft, my work, my client relationship extremely sensitive, extremely serious. So if a client moves forward to someone else, I always try to reflect and see, okay, what wasn't I doing? Did I not provide the service that they were expecting? Maybe the end product and the look of their hair didn't meet their expectations. Maybe I'm substandard. Like I try to really reflect to see what I could have done better before. I'm like looking at them. Okay.
Hmm.
That's just who I am.
You
And
just try to analyze the situation, being a
right, and
professional.
see what I can learn from it, because
Yeah.
I'll beat myself up. I'm not gonna lie, especially when there's not any beef, there's no anything, and it's just like, okay, you just stop coming. Like, what is the reason? And so, but I stopped doing it with this particular one because when something would go awry with their hair, it get messed up. They don't cut it right. They tired of substandard work. Then they're
They
back
want to
in
come
my
back to
chair.
you. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, obviously I'm not doing anything wrong because you're back. Or am I, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I will let them back. And of course, if my prices have changed since the last time you came and you've left, you're not grandfathered in. So my clients who have been coming to me, you know, consistently, they have what we call VIP status. So therefore, even if my prices change, whatever that difference is, that's, they, if I go up $10, $15, they will pay that
Mm-hmm.
$10, $15 extra. However, for new clients, they're getting current rate prices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which
People
is
who come
fair.
Right. People who come to you regularly, they should be rewarded for that, right? There's a
Mm-hmm.
two-sided, it worked both ways. Um, so anyway, she comes back. Of course, she pays my updated prices, no problem. But recently we were talking, she called and she said, hey, I've got a question I want to ask you about a process. And I was like, sure, no problem. I love it when my clients come and tell me, hey, I've been reading about this. Tell me your thoughts about it, because I feel like through partnership, we can achieve hair goals, right? If
Because
you
it's a
on
give and
point
take
with
on
it,
both
it's a
ends.
two-way street, right? I can give
Mm-hmm.
you what I can give you while you're at the shop, but when you're at home, the maintenance and the care is now upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I love that. And so she asked me about this new process, or not new process, but this particular treatment. And this treatment didn't fit her need, meaning the way that she wear her hair, what she does to her hair, there's no benefit truly for this process. In actuality, the process that she was asking for actually will cause her to have to work harder to build back up in her curls, because she wears her hair naturally curly. She has beautiful hair.
Mm-hmm.
So if she did this process, it would strip it all out, and she would have to then work on putting all that moisture and stuff back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I just want to be able to shampoo and go. I'm like, well, that is not going to allow you to shampoo and go. We are not a culture of people that can shampoo and go based off of your hair texture. It was called a um a detox, hair detox, Diva One. So, although there are many benefits to hair detox, for those who wear their hair naturally curly, you're not really putting any heat on it. You're not putting any chemical in it. You're putting product in it. So, therefore, you may want to do what's called anything, if it a clarifying shampoo, but you want to be careful with that when you're wearing natural hair, natural curls. You really want to do what we call a co-wash, because you want to keep moisture in it, right? It helps with your curl pattern.
Let me ask you this before you go
Hmm.
deeper. So with the with the deep, not deep condition, but
Hair,
the what you was just called it,
the
doesn't
hair
that take and
detox.
strip all your the like the oils and nutrients out of your
That's what
hair?
a detox does. It takes everything out. It detoxifies your hair. So it pulls everything out. Just like if you're doing a cleanse through your
Okay.
body, you're losing vitamins and nutrients even in that cleanse. That's why it's so important for you to make sure that you maintain supplements. Okay. Hair is the same way.
Understandable.
Most people who do hair detoxes are those who get chemical treatments on a regular basis, or if they're getting a lot of thermal treatments, you know what I'm saying, with
Mm-hmm.
products that's being baked and curled in thermally. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of that it has a use for those who are going through those services. But I don't think she pretty much does is shampoo, conditions, put a little curl product in, a little product and keep her curls and go on about her business. That's it. So when she comes into the shop, we do, reconstructive treatments if needed, moisture treatments if needed. I'm the stylist that I am not going to sell you anything that you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Some stylists will sell you things they don't need. And yes, they make a lot of money off of it, and that's great. I don't need to do that. Okay. Call it what you want to call it. I don't need to do it. So anyway, She told me what the service was that she was interested in. Well, not interested, but she was researching. And I said, okay, this is what that service does. What are you looking for it to do for you? And she told me, I just want to be able to shampoo and go. You can shampoo and go
Mm-hmm.
today. What you won't have is the curl depth. You won't have the curl definition that you have today because you need to put product in to kind of help that curl be more defined.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to have frizzy hair. Right? I mean, that's just what happens. If Jazmine, if you shampoo and condition your hair and go and let it air dry, it's going to be more of a fro. If you put
Yes, it's
some
gonna be
product
poofy
in
and
it, if you
yes.
put some product in it, it will
Mm-hmm.
definitely define your curl pattern.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's not going to do that for you. She said, okay, great. I knew that you would tell me the truth. Thank you. I'm going to cancel my appointment with so and so, who's not me. And I need to get on your books for a color and shampoo and conditioner. Now, my grandfather just passed. My long-term customer of 17 years passed. My friends who my late best friend birthday was on the 23rd. I have a hard time every time of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything. Okay. I left it at that because I said I wanted to be emotionally intelligent, so I'm not going to say anything. She said, I know you're working. Can you tell me when you can get me in? Silence. A whole nother day goes by. She sends me 4 more texts. Hey, are you ignoring me? Silence. Okay. Because I'm still trying not to say anything wrong, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm kind of tired of this particular person going back and forth. I'm tired of you hopping in and out of my chair. People mess up your hair and you want to come and stress me out. Now, mind you, I have the option to say no and refuse service to anybody. But you come to me
Absolutely.
stressed out, and because I care, you stress me out. I
Mm-hmm.
carry that. How many times we gonna do this? And it gets to a point that nobody's money is worth my peace. Okay. That's why I have
Amen.
more than one stream of income because I don't want my success or my well-being to be in anybody's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I didn't say nothing. She said, okay, now I just feel like you're ignoring me. That was the next day. So I responded back, actually, I am. That's all I said. Well, I don't understand what's going on. So I gave her an update on everything that was going on with me that week. And I said, and then on top of that, I'll admit you making an appointment, and the appointment that she made was with somebody that I definitely support in this industry. I actually refer
Mm-hmm.
people to them. Okay. Especially if I can't get them, I will send them there because I know they have capable hands. However, this particular service
Mm-hmm.
rendered no benefits to her. Okay. So I know that this particular person will sell you some new tires and new rims on your brand new car that you don't need them. And people will buy it. Okay. I'm not mad at your hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, no, no. If you don't mind, I would like to set up an appointment with you. I said, well, you had appointments with me. You made that appointment with that person. And to be honest with you, I feel some kind of way about that at this point because this is not the first time you've done that, gotten your hair jacked up, and then came back. So here's what I think we should do. As stated a couple days ago, you need to keep your appointment with them moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks and have a good day. She
I don't
responded
think
with,
you handled it wrong.
sorry for your loss. I didn't say anything. The date of my funeral, of my grandfather's funeral yesterday. Hey, I hope everything went well. I still said nothing. This is also a client that will come in and attempt unsuccessfully to nickel and dime me. Like I said, unsuccessfully. However, the person I referred her to, I know she didn't do that because that person charged significantly more than me. You had
Well,
an appointment.
see, that's what I don't understand. When something is not going the way that they feel like something's going to happen. Well, I was going to go to such and such. Well, that means that week you was going to call and cancel what you already had set up with me, and I'm sitting up here not necessarily saying that you're dependent on that money, but when you factor in that you book 2 to 3 weeks in advance, that's not right.
You booked an appointment, but then you want to call me last minute and then will worry me. That's stuff
Yeah.
that I'm not telling. Will call me, hit. I would, Jasmine, can you get me in tomorrow? And it's 7 o'clock at night. And will text me 3 or 4 more times if I've not responded. And then tomorrow, hey, did you get my text message? You know I'm not working on a Sunday. Why the fuck did you feel like it's okay to text me? Did your job call you on your day off? Is that okay?
Period.
You not new to this.
I'm like this. Just gonna be very straightforward. You handling
So,
a whole lot better than what I would have, because I'd really went there. First of
well,
all, I'm sick of
I
the bull.
I
After all
do.
these years of me going back and forth with you, you know how we operate. Like
Well,
you.
let me tell you what I also feel. And Audrey, baby, I don't know. I would much rather you tell me, and I could see if it was a service that they were booking that I either said I don't do, ain't gonna do, can't do, or maybe it's not strong enough to do. I have people that I refer out for braids because I don't do braids.
Hmm.
If I do weaves, I know how to do sew-ins, I know how to do quick weaves, I know how to do lace wigs, and I do all that. If I can't get you in, or if I don't feel like doing it, I have a weavologist that I have on deck that I send my clients to. People who I know will
It's gonna
do
give you the
your
same
hair and not
quality.
jack it
Hmm.
up.
Do the same quality of work that you would.
Absolutely. If it was a service that you needed, and this person that you went to is a family member of mine. And it was weird because at Thanksgiving, she said, "Oh, a client of yours came into the shop. She brings her daughter." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I have lots of clients with kids. And she's like, "Your clients are something else." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She said, "Because she kept saying, listen, Tony, it's my stylist." I'm like, "Okay." And to me, saying that, I was like, "Okay, well, why would someone just say that out the blue?"
Hmm.
You know? And she communicated to me that, my clients tend to be a bit much.
Mm.
She said, "You have them spoiled. And every time I do something, well, that's not how she does it."
Well, then why go to somebody else's chair?
So I didn't think anything of it. But then when I got that message the other day, I said, "Oh, it was her that came in." Okay. So now I understand why you keep saying I'm your stylist. Within it, why isn't your stylist providing this service to you? You done made a whole appointment before you even can ask me about it. You done made a whole appointment. Baby, keep that appointment. I don't need you to mistake that I need your money that bad. Keep that appointment, sweetheart. Thank you.
And you have an amazing day.
And when you get done, what I can say, although this styling is fabulous as fuck, I promise you your curls won't feel the same. That's a promise. There's no shade to that. They
No, because
won't feel the same.
everybody does they work differently.
Do what you need to do. Have at it. But that bothered me because I've never had to fire a client. I've never wanted to. Like I've people do what they want to do, but in this instance, I was like, "Girl, I'm so sick and tired of you running in and out of my house. It's like having a boyfriend, bitch. I'm tired of you cheating on me with everybody else. Enough is enough. We need a divorce. It's no longer beneficial to me.
Hmm.
It's time to clean house." And then on top of that, I'm going to say one more thing. Everybody that she has referred to me, they come, they love me. Go to other people, they just not you. They just not you. They just not you. I'm like, "Well, why don't you come back?" It's not like the schedules don't work out, and they just
Hmm.
don't. They're all from a certain group of religious faith.
Hmm.
And I feel like every time they sat in my chair, I felt like they judged me.
Hmm.
Loved my work, was very respectful,
Hmm.
but I feel like you judged me. So all of them sing my praises. Like she was the last one that was still coming. And it would be like, "Oh my God, Tony did your hair. She did your hair. Oh my God, I want to go back so bad." And I'd be thinking, like, "Why aren't you coming back?" Well, now I see why. I don't think your faith allows you to be friends or deal with anybody like me.
Hmm.
And I felt like every time she felt like there was somebody else that she thought could do her hair. That's why she was so quick to jump ship, because she was conflicted. I'm telling you what my gut tells me, and my gut is never wrong. Allow me to
Girl.
set you free. You don't have to. In this particular faith, they will excommunicate their own children for not believing in the same things that they do.
Sound
So
like a Jehovah's Witness.
it only made sense to me. That's why you kept jumping ship, because you love the word. You love the word. You would send people to me, but every time you got a chance, you would jump ship. Baby, you don't have to choose between me and your faith. Choose your faith.
Period.
But you're not gonna play around with my books either.
Hmm. Play with your cooter, not with me. All I'm gonna say is this: I feel like that you ain't do nothing wrong. I feel like that you don't need to be second guessing yourself. However, I will say you should limit it. Like you got one or two times to try me, and then I don't care how much extra you want to tip this, that, and the third. You taking and inconveniencing yourself, getting yourself upset and stressed to try to take and work somebody into your books. It ain't worth it.
It ain't
Not
worth it.
child. Now we have to take and make sure that we are good. People don't realize depression is a real thing. Stress
And
is a
so
real thing.
say it again,
Child,
because I
people
don't
don't
people
realize that you take and sit and you stress
yeah.
like you stressing about this and you stressing about that, and
Yes.
then you compounding that onto everyday life. We were having this
Yes.
conversation outside of this. When
I
you
deal
go
with
through life with work,
yes.
you got sick family members. You
Yes.
got people that done pass. You got co-workers that are sick. You got to worry about if you bringing this home. You got to worry about bringing that
Okay.
home, and then you got to put somebody else ass in. Okay, they was has jacked up. Now I got to figure out how I can take and save what little bit of hair that I done took and help grow. Chabu.
Okay. And then on top of that, one more step. Girl. So I understand that your father passed away. Do you know when you'll be back in the shop? Girl, you can kiss my ass.
How ignorant is that? That means they don't care nothing about you anyway.
Same person. Same person.
No, ma'am. I'd have been done. I'd have
I
been
said,
done.
girl, let me please keep your appointment moving forward. There's no need to switch lanes. Keep your signals on, girl. Keep going your way.
And you have an amazing day.
An
And I wish
amazing day.
nothing but the best
Baby,
for you.
I wish that I could have channeled, because I love that. I love saying you have an amazing day, but I like using it in the shade. And you have an amazing day.
Girl, I do it all day long at work. You know that's my phrase. Then you have an
Remember I
amazing day
told
now.
you? Yeah, you remember I told you? I said, girl, I need to call you this week.
Hmm.
I said, I need to call you. I said, yeah. And then I spoke to some of my I only spoke to some of my other VIP clients who have come for years, and they know exactly who that is. And I said, so check this out. The only thing they said was, I do not know why you have not fired her years ago.
I want to ask you the same question, but I was gonna wait till we was off the offline before I said it. What the fuck has you been thinking?
Girl, listen, I try to treat people how I want to be treated,
Yeah, but people don't have that
but
same. They don't
when
have
I
that
t-
same energy towards you when it comes
when I
down to
tell
you
you,
and yours.
you're right, and when I tell you it hit me, because I didn't think about it. And y'all know I've been about this protect your energy, but protect your energy. But it wasn't until the last 2 weeks when I sit there and I was like, now wait a minute, everybody from that crew was
Hmm.
going to somebody who was jacking their hair up for years. That's why they
Hmm.
came to me. They saw
And they
one
and
client, they saw
hmm
that one client, it was like, oh my God, who's doing your hair? I need the number. Okay. Start doing it. They loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And then all of a sudden stopped. Now, this person that was jacking up their hair, they're all in the same facility. They all unite, gather, and fellowship together,
girl,
right?
Jehovah's Witness.
So she knows who I am. She was quite salty that pretty much half of her clientele was coming. I don't know what that's about. I said, girl, you just got to fix your craft. That's all I have to say. But then they all stopped. And this one was the only one that would keep coming back. And then when she would come back, they were all, oh my God, I need to get back in. I need to get back. Till I said hello. You can tell me you said hello. And it wasn't until last week I was sitting there and I was like, wait, are they doing that to me? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I said, girl, wait a minute. So when
And
you
then you
met
be
me
pissed off
though,
at your
you
own
knew I
self.
was in the
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle to begin with. Why did you even make an appointment?
And if you didn't know, now you know. So what's the deal?
And I was like, well, girl, it's busy. I'm gonna take this money and go on. But then I'm in a space there, y'all. Energy is everything for me, and it affects me differently as I get older. So I was like, girl, listen, God,
Breezy
when He
Breeze just said the
closes
same
one
thing.
door,
Your energy and peace is too valuable for ignorant folks.
too valuable. He will open when you close these, or when I close these doors, Father God. I need you to open up some more windows and doors because I'm not doing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Have a blessed day. Have an amazing day. But I just wanted to share that with you, and I just want to know. I mean, I was I wrong for saying, "Girl, just go on and kick rocks," or should I have just taken her back and charged her 50% more and been like,
No,
"Girl, come on."
no, because you know when you do that, you're not taking and making a stand for your own well being.
Yeah,
When you say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. It's no tea, no shade when I say this. Not like you need the money. You need it, but it's not like you are desperate for it. I put it like that. You
that's
need it, but
true.
you're not desperate for it.
Yeah,
But when you get to a point that you say it's me or this nigga or this cracker, this honky, this Albanian, whoever, it's me or them, it's me or my peace of mind.
that's it.
Me or my peace of mind puts me right back to this right here. Where she at, girl? Come on, do it for me.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yes.
If they ain't worth you sitting up doing it, baby, leave it alone.
Yeah.
What is the what girl? You know we've been cool for a really, really, really long time. We done shared stuff with each other, but girl, ain't no way in hell that I'm finna let somebody come up into my piece and you own yours. There's a difference. When you are renting a booth and somebody else's shit, that's a difference. But when you own it and the documentations, the chemicals, the wet flow sign, the detergent, the hair dryers, the electric bill is all in your shit, all in your name. Bitch is a completely that's a different horse of a different colors. You had a right to then say then, baby, you're not gonna come into my piece. And I'm
Okay.
already trying to deal with all this other stuff. And I was just saying this the other night. People don't realize what you are going through.
Hmm.
But then when you drop the ball on them and you say, I don't want to be bothered with, well, what did I do? You don't realize all the other stuff that I have going on, and you were trying to take and throw fuel on a fire that has nothing to do with you. When I
That's
say
right.
I need peace, and I'm gonna get peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. And I ain't even talking about the word right now. I'm talking about peace in your own well being. The hell with the
Girl,
rest of it.
I told my mom about it because I the way that I handle my business the way that I handle the business that people that pays me to handle their business. So when I'm at my other gig and they're paying me to handle their business, I like to give myself that same level of customer centricity because if I'm going to fight to retain customers for them to make that money, I'm gonna do it too. However,
Hmm.
the like you said, in this space, it
Hmm.
was a little different. It was personal. It was like not only did you really don't care nothing about what happened to my family members, and I get that.
You
In
just trying to make
business, you
sure that
really
your
can't
appointment's
have
gonna
all
be there.
those feelings, but all that you can say is, I understand. My prayers are with you. Let me know when you're ready to reschedule. Instead of, I know he just passed, but do you know when you're gonna come back in? You ain't shit. first of
Hmm.
all. And
Hmm.
like I said, keep your appointment where it's at.
All
Don't
I'm,
cancel
you know
with
what?
that
All
person.
I'm gonna say is this, Savon. Now, if they was going to Louis Vuitton, if they was going Christian Louis Vuitton, if they was going to Prada, if they was going to Macy's, if they was going to Sears, if they was going to Kmart's would have told them the same damn thing. Well, baby, you done drop your appointment over here. We are booked up into such and such time, and we can't fit you in until then.
And it ain't easy to get on
But
my
like
schedule.
you gonna take and try to work with them. Well, maybe I could take and squeeze them in, and or you say, "Girl, I'm gonna go in for a couple hours a day, even though I was on takeoff. I'm going in for a couple hours a day to fit such and such in." Fuck them. It comes to a
Now,
point you already said that you got all this other stuff going on, and this is that time of year that you get real quiet because you got real quiet on me.
girl, I
But I
get real quiet.
understand.
Yeah,
But
because
this is that time of year you get real quiet, and
yeah.
then holidays is coming around. Don't nobody.
So,
I was saying this.
it starts in September. So my best friend passed away the 5th of September. My birthday is September. So when he passed away, they just ruined my birthday ever since. I mean, I enjoy it because I'm still here to celebrate it, but it hits. And then a month from my birthday is his birthday.
Hmm.
So I'm already dealing with his birthday and feeling sadness about that. And then I get the call that same morning on his birthday that my grandfather passed away.
Hmm.
On his birthday. Damn.
And
Just
that's
saw my
things like
pops.
you have
Ju-
to sit there and you have to
yeah.
get to a point that it's got to be me or it's got to be me.
Listen. And I really try not to make people uncomfortable. And so I will, as I go through my own shit, so that because people who around me can tell when I go through my own shit because everything I'm normally positive and upbeat and all these things. And I become to be just real crass and just evil by the tongue. And it ain't me. So I try not to bring people into that because I want to protect not only my energy, but I have to respect other people's energy. I don't have the right to come in and fuck up your energy.
Hmm.
So when I pull away, it's not normally because anyone has done anything to me. It's actually the opposite. It's because I love and respect your energy so much that I don't want to fuck up your energy in your space. I actually give a fuck.
But a
Some
lot of
people
people don't
don't.
care. A lot of people do not care.
They'll roll up through your house with all that fucked up ass energy, and you be like, get the fuck out.
Or call you on your phone.
That's still rolling up in your house to me. A phone call is in my space.
Bitch, do you not realize I pay this bill? Why are you
Okay.
calling messing up my shit?
Okay.
Well, y'all, we gonna go until um let me see. I ain't heard me a good old cute song in a minute. Let me get me old good old song. Just remember Jesus love you because we gonna be right back because we gonna let some of that go. But Jesus loves y'all and I do too. Yes, Jesus love died for you, baby.
Yes.
What's up, Golden? Oh, oh,
Hey.
oh. Come on, Avatar. Oh,
Ooh, come
y'all
on,
avatars coming
widow.
through, baby. Ain't she giving us Black Widow this down there tonight, baby? Oh,
Yes. How you
painted
been,
for
Ma?
points.
I am wonderful. I am wonderful.
It's the painted for points for me. Yes, come on, painted for points. Hmm.
How was your holiday, love, Muff?
It was well. It was well. Holiday led into birthday weekend, so
Come
I'm
on.
recovering.
Birthday weekend shenanigans.
I wish. I wish. I'm
Oh,
adulting. Adulting.
oh, oh, oh. Well, listen, I get it.
Hmm.
I say live your life, honey. You only have one.
That is very
Bottle of
true.
beer, bottle of ball, bottle of
Uh-uh.
beer, bottle of ball, bottle of
Oh,
beer, bottle of
okay.
ball, bottle of beer, bottle of ball. Live your life. Hey.
Did y'all hear that Rihanna pregnant? Is she really pregnant?
I don't know, Chad. I was gonna ask y'all, did y'all think it was really real?
Did she
But
finally get fertilized? It's just funny that everybody was talking about how all these people had kids, blah blah blah, and like Rihanna's the goat. Like, baby, she made it this long, blah blah blah. And then like a week later, boom, she pregnant. I was like, okay, now I don't know.
look
I
back
think
at the
she.
list and said, hey, what's up, Golden? Xylan said, what's up, Golden?
Hey, hey. Um, with celebrities, I don't know. I think she's in love and
Oh,
happy, and you
Pastor
know how
Sugar
you
said it was
gain that
fake.
15 pounds.
She
That
looked
that
good
happy
though.
15.
She looked good with that way, baby.
Yeah, I think she looks good with it, but I don't
Hmm.
think it's a baby. I think it's just she happy.
Yes.
Chad Xylan said that child ain't pregnant.
Mm.
Right.
Well, I'm planning on getting pregnant this weekend with somebody's
Oh.
child.
Oh, come on. Come on, copulations.
Mm.
I say get it,
I'm
but
gonna be
pregnancy is overrated, girl. One
y'all.
them 18 years, them 18 plus years afterwards, though, girl.
Girl, I gotta show y'all my outfit because this gonna
It's
be
a
me turned up in a
struggle.
club right here, y'all. Y'all hope
Uh
y'all ready for
oh.
this. This gonna be
Oh
me turned
Lord.
up in a
Let us
club this
see.
weekend. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I'm
Please
ready.
leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
What the hell is that on their heads? Are those bowls?
Bowls, baby. I'm gonna be turned up like this, baby. That's gonna be me this weekend,
I'm gonna
baby.
need you to leave me alone.
Mm.
Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
I'm gonna need a little short one. I'm gonna need him to put on some shoes. Talking about leave him alone. Put on some shoes.
Girl, I have a whole bottle of oil. I just want them to moisturize. They all look a little dusty.
I'm gonna need them to put on some shoes.
I need that ringtone when they be calling talking about do you have Medicare? Do
Just
you
leave
have
me alone.
Medicaid? Yes,
Do
leave
y'all
me alone. I do
do
not
they
need the car extended warranty.
so
Leave me alone.
golden? Do you remember back when they used to let you pick your ringtone that the people would hear when they called you?
Yes.
Yes.
Do they still
It was
do that?
yeah, caller ID. It's caller
No,
ID
no.
voicemail.
So
It's caller ID
oh,
voicemail.
it's
You,
caller ID. So, because I was wondering, because see, every time that I see a number that's spam or it's them warranty people, like I would love to set up that certain song that said that, just leave me alone or something to that effect. Now, where I hear it, where they hear it,
it's called a ringback. That's what it's called. It's not the voicemail. It's called a ringback. The ringback tone because
I
T
ain't
was
seen
the
that
first one
since
that
like
started it.
Sprint
hmm
PCS days. Like,
hmm T-Mobile was one of the first ones to start it because they started that along with their five faves back in the day.
I'm gonna
I
have
was
to
gonna
see.
say I had that on my Motorola phone.
Yep,
Okay,
Motorola was
right.
known for
So
it too.
yes, I'm on the pill. I ain't got to worry about that. You know what, Pastor Sugar? Well, I had my tubes clipped and burnt. So,
Well, I ain't did all that because I know I wanted to push out at least one more.
mm-mm.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be in the room talk about push. You got to push because I'm not doing it again. Ain't nothing natural about birthing.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to go from to and then back to
Okay, so they call ring back. Can I put ring back on my droid? And they was like, yes, you can. You have to sign the contact. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna find
Yeah,
this. Listen,
they're called yeah, they're ringbacks.
Golden, I'm gonna figure this out.
Well, as soon as you do what they say, I'm biting your style. So just
I'm
let
gonna
me
Girl,
know.
share it so
you know
that we
they.
can set this shit up,
I don't
honey.
know if iPhone gonna be able to let you do that because iPhone is so
Girl, iPhone should be able to, honey. iPhone is like the holy grail for everybody. So iPhone should be able to do it. If Droid can do it, iPhone should be able to do it. Is what
I
they
thought it
say.
was the Fold 3. That's the holy grail now.
The who?
The Fold 3.
You mean that tablet, girl?
Yes.
Girl, you better have that 5-inch tablet, baby. Yes, put it on your face. Put it unfold it, put it on your face.
Mm,
Put it on your no, put it on your ear. I want to see you hold that big ass brick to your face. Do it. Like you talking. Girl.
You talk like this though.
Uh-uh. I want to be able to use my whole goddamn screen and press it against my face. I want to hear. I
oh
need that bitch
Lord.
to have subwoofers on her when I play music. That's what I
Oh,
need.
she's sickening. Don't get it
Oh,
twisted. She's
is
sickening.
she?
She is. She's sickening.
Girl, she
Afterwards,
got
I
them
tell you,
tweeters and them
she
subs
gives
in
you
the
Dolby.
bag.
She gives you Dolby Atmos. She does.
Yes, come on, kickers.
She
What's
gives
up,
you Dolby
Bambi?
Atmos. It's the Bams in the building.
Yes, she got them Rockford Falls gates in that damn phone. Yes, God.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know it's that time of year, baby. Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah, I know it's that time of year, baby.
I was just like, guys, I'm not, you don't make me do this every single time. Don't want a lie for Christmas. There is just
I just want 5% of what that album makes every. You know what? I will settle for 2%. That will clear my debt plus some. Just 2%. Because, baby, she ain't got to do shit but wait for Christmas. Baby, what you want? Okay, you got to wait till January before I buy that car for you. Because Christmas is coming, honey. That's when the mama gets her big checks.
Savon.
Hmm.
For the last 21 years, this is 21 years. This is the
Mm,
21st year.
yeah.
For the last 21 years,
Mm-hmm.
when you think of Thanksgiving, when you think of the day after for Black Friday, the first song that gets played on every radio station is that song by Mariah Carey. It's no longer
But it
Christmas, it's
used
Mariah Carey season.
Mariah Carey, it used to be everybody would listen to the Temptations Christmas album.
Yep. She don't
Mariah
blew
done
them
came and
completely out.
stole Temptation. I mean, I'm not mad at her because I know when she put it out, she probably didn't realize it was gonna be this, so I'm not mad, right? But
And
like
then
Mariah don't have to put no more music out forever because
ever.
every year, every Christmas, every day after every Black Friday, she gonna have a release party because this album, it's like Adele's. Y'all, have y'all heard Adele 30?
What is I haven't.
Oh my
Is it
God.
good?
Let me just say, Adele is that person that gives you. She gives you. She's not a pop singer. She gives you that soulful like type music. If you're going, you know what I'm saying. Every album she puts out, there's songs on it that resonate with my spirit, and I don't know what it is about this album, but
It's
it's
the
not
whole
one song
album.
on there that I don't like. Like if I didn't like it the first time I heard it, by the time I heard it the third time and I understood it, it's just there. This album is gonna be another 5 to 6 years selling album because it's had me in my it's just everything. I'm like Adele, just leave me alone, girl.
Look back at it. Leslie said that Mariah Carey has a meal coming out on the 13th at McDonald's.
Girl, everybody had a meal. Sweetie had a meal. Mariah got a meal. Who else had a meal recently? With McDonald's. Um, After Sweetie, it was somebody else had a meal.
Uh-uh. Zana said that album is a diamond certified album. It's actually over $1 million in sales.
I believe it.
A billion, excuse me.
Which album?
The Mariah
Mariah Carey.
Carey Christmas.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She did an interview a year ago, and she said whenever that album comes out, she never has to do like she's
Nothing.
never gonna remake it. All she's gonna do is because everybody comes up with what you call it, the parodies of it.
Yep.
Every major person that came out with a parody of that damn album, just that song itself.
Yep. Yep. Megan Thee Stallion got the sauce at what, like Popeyes or something?
Popeyes, but it's going away this week.
But there's a meal that was out too, out after Sweeties that was at McDonald's. So I'm like, okay, so that's McDonald's new
It was
thing. They
three
got a
different ones. It was three different ones that I
yeah.
know so
I was like a
far. Three
sweetie
different
meal.
ones.
I'm like, girl,
But do you really believe that they eat McDonald's?
Hell no.
no, that's my thing. So I was like, but you know what? It don't matter because these plain Jane motherfuckers like us, girl, we gonna be at this one. Can I have a well, not me, because I wasn't going to McDonald's asking for no damn sweetie meal. Girl, give me the quarter pounders what I want. We're gonna stick with tradition because I don't even know what came in her meal, but no shade. But they don't eat that shit.
Mm-mm.
But on the commercial,
I don't even think they eat it on the commercial. I think it's some vegan bullshit that look like the meal.
Or
what
you
you
know
say?
they
They got a
I
bucket. They got a
look.
bucket right beside what they
I
sit.
think they take and do a stunt double, and then they just green screen the person that's taking it actually biting it, and then they just look like they're chewing.
Cause isn't it funny that when they didn't have any money, they were all plump, plus size, full figured, and then as soon as they turn into a celebrity,
They
now
that big.
they a
Except for
size two
Megan.
and know what to do.
Megan was a size 2 and knew what to do before she got the money. Now she's a size 4 or 5. She's thicker
Body
than a
yada yada
snicker.
yada 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 yada
Baby,
yada
I,
yada
I I
yada
think she
yada
look
yada
nice.
yada
I just
yada
want her to
yada.
be careful. That's all because they eat the babies up, and I think she looks amazing.
I can't understand why they always picking um on what's her name?
K
Uh
Michelle.
no, Miss Beautiful. I always love her stuff that she does what's that song that she did? She did it and she plays the instrument. What's her name? The plus
Um,
size girl that plays the instrument.
Lizzo,
Oh,
Uh
not
the chick
Lizzo.
Lizzo, yeah. I can't stand them hating on her. They always got something negative to say about her and her body
Well,
image.
let me just say why. Because people want to control the narrative. They want to control and tell you what beauty standards are. And because she doesn't fall into that, although she has her own set of personal issues, she is unapologetically her. And it's letting people understand that they can be themselves. If you think back and look back on the art way back in the day during the Da Vinci times when they were
It
painting,
was never
baby, all
about
those models were plus size, baby. You didn't see
hmm
no, you didn't know that wasn't the mark of beauty.
hmm
People just accepted people for who they are, nor did they make people who weren't well, I can't say they didn't. I hope they didn't make people who weren't plus size feel bad. But because she is sitting in her own right, it's the same thing happening to Lizzo that's happening um with Lil Nas. People want what the masses want what they want to be popular. And so when the underdogs, in a sense, become popular for being their authentic selves, it changes the algorithm of what people
hmm
felt the code of success was. So then people understand that, oh, you truly can be. They teach children you could be anything you want when you grow up, but then they
I
put these
know I
stipulations on
can
you.
be what I wanna be.
yeah, but
Okay.
If it
also
works
I
hard in
think
it,
she's being pushed to wear things that she's not comfortable in. You know, you
Really?
can wear whatever you want with confidence, but she'll wear an outfit and then 2 weeks later have a breakdown because of the negativity that's given. I think her team is pushing her to wear these outfits, and she's not mentally ready. Now, if that's you and you like to wear, uh knee-high boots and a thong, I'm more power to you. You got one
I
life,
just
one body, you live it. But she's doing a lot of regression. She's doing a lot of, lives, and she's breaking down. Now, that's the part I don't like.
but I don't know. I don't know if I feel that they're pushing her to do it. I think she's trying to represent this massive audience, and I don't feel and I don't think she's taking into consideration the audience because Lizzo only has those breakdowns when she gets into the comments like that. Like she is very much directly involved in her social media. And yes, we can have a strong moment of feeling like that person, that bitch in a sense. We can feel like that person, but then we also through that action, we're also working through our own insecurities. She still hasn't dealt with her own insecurities. She is not that person, is what I'm trying to say. So when she say, "Oh, I'm a big girl and I love me for who I am," that's what you say. That's not who you really are. Because if you were, those comments that you've been getting all your life, although multiplied by the millions, wouldn't hit you as hard as they do.
And that's why I'm saying I think that she, like the Cardi B video, for example.
Mhm.
Cardi was pregnant and they draped her in things that accentuated her figure for that video. Why did they not do the same for Lizzo? Lizzo has a beautiful plus size body. She defies gravity in many areas that I'm envious of. Um, so I don't understand that. Her body is a, what do they say, the upper echelon of plus size physiques. So it's not like it cannot be dressed properly because they can dress a pregnant physique. Why did they give her that outfit?
I feel like if
I can
that is
understand
the
that.
case, if that is the case, then I feel like she has to do more with speaking up for herself, because Lizzo is at a point in her career to where, there is a transition from where you do what the team tells you to do and that makes your career. I feel like Lizzo made her career actually going against what the team initially advised her to do. And I think
Hmm.
it became, and it's one of those things that really took on, especially with the LGBTQ community, which is the community she was directly, um, um, celebrated from initially, right? But I think it got too big. So sometimes we create our own norms that we have to keep up with. And I agree. I think that she definitely puts on certain things that she regrets later. And that's what you're seeing when she has those breakdowns. But she's gonna have to take more control of that, because as it is right now, she's made a lot of money. If she don't make another red cent, she'll still be making a lot of money. So you have to begin to take your power back without feeling like you're letting anybody down. Because I feel like she feels like she's carrying the plus size community on her shoulders now, because she is this iconic figure that we're attaching the plus size face to. That's a
Hmm.
lot.
It is a lot. But there's so many stylists.
Agreed.
I mean,
Agreed. Yep.
Queen Latifah,
Yep.
for example, when she
Yeah.
when she wore that blue dress to the Oscars,
Yeah.
whoever made that knew how the silhouette of the plus size frame should sit, and honey was looking right.
Yes, she was.
Even Star Jones, when she was a bigger woman, they dressed Oprah when she was a bigger woman. So they're stylists that know how to dress a plus size physique. And she
The
doesn't have to go out there and show skin. And if she does want to show skin, there's stylists that can hook her up better than what she is being presented as. And
I agree. Yeah.
and I mean, hell, I can get me some bobby pins and pull that thing and make it do what it do. Put a little more glitter on, sis. But
I will say this to piggyback off of what and to agree with what both of y'all are saying. I do feel like that there are stylists out there, and like using, for instance, another prime example of plus size women that get, in a sense, degraded on costumes and outfits, going to different the gala balls and different things like that. Is Leslie Jones. If you remember, there was no
Hmm.
one that wanted to take and dress her because she was 6 foot. She's 6'1". She has more of a masculine frame and everything. She's a plus size lady too, because most women that are considered to be plus size are size 16s and bigger. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So she didn't fit into that small, 5'8", 5'7", 5'8" mold with the size 2 waistline and everything. She's a bigger, taller, and statuesque woman. She gives you Grace Jones if you look at her, because of features and how bold she is. So I agree with both of y'all on that aspect. It took her to find the perfect stylist to make her start looking, you know, clean like everybody else and put together, instead of just like an afterthought. Okay, we just need
Yeah.
to throw this together because this is an afterthought. So I agree with both of y'all.
So
And I do
there's
feel like
two.
sometimes
There's
when she's coming out on stage with Lizzo, why is she not like with most other women? And I know it's your own personal preference, but why does she not wear bras in her stuff?
So here's two things I will say about that. First, Lizzo, I do believe that there are people that have dressed Oprah and Queen and the others, but what I can say about those celebrities and Lizzo is that personality wise and style wise, they're very different. I couldn't
Hmm.
see Lizzo wanting to wear anything that Oprah and Queen Latifah would wear, only because of the fact that she does celebrate her body a little more, so she's not trying to cover it up as much as they are constantly trying to cover up. So we would definitely have to find a stylist that can make her feel like herself while celebrating, because I agree with Golden. There are stylists out there that can accentuate her body to make it compliment, right? Versus
Hmm.
being such a shock value. Or are they trying to, and Lizzo doesn't want that? Like some people who deal with depression and manic depression, I'm not saying she's manic, but people who do show the signs, they actually have that constant battle with themselves. So I didn't want to put it all on her team, because as many people that are out there, especially who would do it for free just to showcase their skills to make her look right, like they could. Now for Leslie, I hate the fact that they did what they did to Leslie while celebrating Grace Jones, who also owned her unique beauty as well. Like you
Hmm.
couldn't get a stylist to not dress Leslie. I mean, not Leslie, but Grace
Grace
Jones.
Jones. Hmm.
You could not. So I didn't understand why they did that to Leslie, because I was like, wait a minute, she's a celebrity. Like she's in movies, she's in everything. Like that's some bullshit.
Hmm. But she went to a lot of the top, no tea, no shade, but white, a lot of the type white um stylists, and it took a black stylist to take and dress her and get her together.
Actually, I don't
And
think it was. I
yeah,
don't
it
think
was
it
a
was.
black
Was it a
stylist.
black one?
Hmm.
I thought it was Sirianni, who for the Oscars or whatever it was that wouldn't he chose to dress her because nobody else would. And I thought he was it was Sirianni, I can't think his name, but I thought it was him that dressed her initially because nobody would. And then from there, I think she may have a black one now, but he was the only one that would dress her and made an amazing dress for her.
I just still,
Sirianni or something.
okay, I think Bambi said it was Sirianni, but I do feel like, when it comes down to, like, to piggyback off of what both of y'all are saying, even when it comes down to, the way that they are being dressed, like I do feel like if you want to do go for the shock value, like you can get the nude body suits and different things like that, and the material, the nude material, and make that shock value and still do what you are setting out to do and to own it, but you can have that classier look to it too. I mean, everybody has their different opinion of what's beautiful and what's not beautiful, and I like a lot of the stuff that she wears because it does give that I'm in your face, what you gonna do about it. But I also do feel like there's a time and place for anything.
Girl, I celebrate her because I don't have her particular body, and I won't show shit. My ass won't get in here and show cleavage, and I got lots of cleavage, and I don't know when that happened because when my younger days, baby, I would have everything but a nipple out. Now I don't know why I gotta have everything constantly covered up, but that's I, mm.
Well, I'm a plus size female, and like I say, one body, one life. You don't
Mhm.
like me, that's why God gave you eyelids. Close them.
Oh, close them.
So like I said, I don't have a problem with what she wears.
Yeah,
I do have a problem with the styling of it, just
yeah,
because I she's beautiful. Why can she not wear the high couture fashions and why are they not
they
dressing
could.
her as they do the other celebrities that are on stage? Why didn't she get the same treatment? I understand. I don't mind that she had her booty out. Her booty defies gravity. And to be that
Baby.
size and still have that roundness, that fullness, that the
Mm.
yam, I'm good with what she's doing. But what I'm saying is, why are they not offering her what they're offering Cardi?
And the way it moves.
It's
Mm.
huh. Well, they say jam don't shake like that.
Baby,
Yes.
when I tell you I am so just, oh, I'll
Baby
be like,
said I'm
girl, I just
screaming.
want to, can I do it? And I can't. I'll be so mad. I'm like, damn, Liz.
Good, you got a fat ass too. Don't play. I'm
It
the one
don't
over here in the
move like
little.
hers,
Yeah,
though.
but I ain't got no booty over here.
It
Hmm.
don't move. like if it
I got double
either it can't
pancakes.
move or I can't keep up with it. One of the damn two. I just know that I don't have the rhythm to make it move like that and keep it. Something's gonna get out of whack. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm
She
sorry. They
has
say
to.
never trust a big butt and a smile, and that's all I got. So I don't
That
know.
girl is
Hello.
poison.
Now,
That girl is poison.
well,
So
I
speaking
sure
of
do appreciate
poisons,
talking to y'all.
here go a poison right here.
People play too much.
Yes, baby. No, well, I don't have pancakes. I have little Debbie's that never turn into Big Deborahs.
Oh Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
Did you say little Debbie's that never turned to Big
They
Deborah?
never turn into Big Deborahs. And I'm okay with it because they still a hidden valley.
I'm going
Because if I
away.
put
Leave
a
me
string
alone.
on, I put on a thong, a nigga still will try to figure out where the end of that string is.
I'm not
Whether it
dealing with
is
you.
it is a little wavy, y'all's be a little tight, but whether mine's be a little wavy, so you can tell where the top and the bottom of it is, they still try to figure out where the center of it is.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. At least they not doing the Rasputia. I got that over the weekend. Ma'am, do you have on bottoms? You don't see
Oh,
this bow on my hip?
oh, you had on the nude pant.
No, I had on a string bikini. That's
Oh, girl, where
I
you
took the
at?
I took the little girl Fendi one and just put bigger strings on the side.
Girl, where you at? What state? What sunny state you in, girl?
Florida.
Oh, mm.
Shoot. It don't make no sense to wear fabric in the water. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love it.
Danny Joe, Danny Joe.
Oh, we doing Danny Joe Chronicles. Okay now.
Oh God, let's see what this is.
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellularize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
Girl,
All right,
we all
Irma
got that
Jean.
one auntie who try to use big words when she knows she should simplify.
She was trying to get y'all to see
She
that she
mean
knew some big
well.
words too.
She mean well. She meant well. And she'll fight anybody for you.
Period.
Not fight nobody.
She will.
That's
She'll
the
fight
sister they
anybody for you.
get to pass out the collection plate at the church.
Exactly. And
And be
and we
looking
not
at him and
giving
say,
we not giving you. Don't you take no change out this. You put it
right.
all in.
Am I the only one that feels guilty asking for change at the church?
Mm-mm.
You
I
better
don't.
stop at the grocery store and get you some ones before you go. Don't you take no change out that collection plate.
I don't. Or either I reach out, Mama, you got any change?
Write a check, girl, for $2. Don't you
Look,
ask
I
for
was
no
just gonna
change back.
ask you.
You
I
better
was just
not get a
gonna ask
church no
you.
check. You know they hold it for 10 months.
They
Yep.
show the hell do. You better get your listen. My mama,
They go into
she
the
used to
builder
get
funds.
she used to get money orders. She's like, I'm not writing in no check and I'm not giving them no cash because I want to make sure at the end of the year when they send their report back, I know how much I gave. Because sometimes them numbers be off. Them churches, you gotta watch them churches. Them numbers be off. Now I know
My
I gave more than $15 to the church this year. Why the hell does this statement say $15? Where the rest of my money at? So she used to go and get money orders
and keep the receipts.
and keep the back part. You right?
My God, today.
Well, I let them go. Look here, if the Lord led you to have a bad bank ledger, who am I to tell you that is wrong?
Baby, she was like, I want my write off. This is charitable contributions, and I want all my credits.
Mm, 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 mm.
She didn't play
Let's
because
see.
she was, as a business, you can't take the standard. The itemize is what you got to do. She said, I'm itemizing everything. You hear me? everything that I can. And I said, well, girl, our receipts say this. And then we gonna tell them the Lord or we gonna let it go.
Well,
She's like, Jesus be offense. I'm putting down what I put down. When I got my receipts, that church gonna get audited. I said, oh,
Oh no, no.
they better
it's
stop
the
lying on them
audit for
taxes.
me.
They already don't have to pay taxes because they've got the exemption from being a church. Stop lying.
That's why I just give to the church. I don't put none on my taxes. Mm-mm. That's between them and Jesus.
God.
I got enough stuff
Oh,
to talk to Jesus about when I get there. I don't need him to be
Right.
like, you done told on my peoples.
Why
Nope,
did you
I
send the
didn't do it,
auditors to the
Jesus.
church? Right, right. That was the one
Mm-mm.
thing that was gonna get you into the pearly gates, and you done messed it up.
Mm-mm. I'm not
mm,
going elevator down because Deacon Pearly don't know how to get to the bank on time. Mm-mm.
not Deacon
I'm
Pearly.
telling you now, if they send me down there, baby, you better give me a lace front braid, red braid wig, baby, because I'm gonna Montero the fuck out of it. You hear me?
Oop.
It's the Montero for me. Child, you see old white and mega churches still in the church. Ooh.
Bark at your dog.
Baby, it was that side eye for me. He was like, "The fuck wrong with you,
You know
Bambi?
It was a
Let me
stank breath
eat."
for me.
you can't bark at no shelter dog.
It was a stank breath for me. That dog was like,
What the shelter's dog? What the shelter dog
You know
say,
those
though?
dogs be like, I'm just happy to have a home. I'm not messing up nothing. You won't bark
Right.
at me? Go ahead. I'll
Girl,
turn a
they be
blind
like, what
eye.
I do? Let me go fix it, Lord Jesus. Let me go. They start running around the house like a runaway slave. Lord Jesus, what I
That's
do?
why he
Let
was
me
like,
fix
I
it.
was gonna say something, but let me see if you gonna do it again.
Right, right. I'm just gonna go on over here. Girl, it was that sad eye for me. Oh, I heard about the money he found in the wallet. Oh, girl, not that they had money in the wall like they at the Pank or all the Queen's men, girl. Oh, Zalin said it, so you gotta go. No, that was Bambi. Oh, y'all just
Oh
messed
Lord,
up.
not the disclaimers.
baby, if one thing that taught me, two things for sure. I'm putting disclaimers up every time I think I may need to put a. Hold on, I gotta eat
Girl,
another one for you.
I'm finna take my ass to bed, but I love y'all,
We love you too.
We love you. Have a good
and y'all
night.
have an amazing.
Oh, before you leave, Tavon, this for you.
Not have an amazing. Oh, oh. So check this out. There were people with those corner roach killers at the funeral too.
Y'all call them corner roach killers?
We call them corner roach killers. That's the only thing I'm getting them corners killing roaches. Look at them points. Put them back
I'm
up there.
done.
Corner roach killers is what we call them.
Y'all know,
Them
um,
leprechaun shoes.
y'all know Trojan came out with a truck.
Uh-uh. I bet that truck was at Pride too. Did it say
Oh
3 condoms
Jesus.
for a ting ting sensation? Or did it say tingling?
Tingling.
3 condoms for a tingling tingling? I don't
Hmm.
want nothing tingling down there. They may think something else about the break. I don't know.
And
I don't like
it's the
tingles.
limited edition wagon.
Is that the Grand Wagoneer?
I mean, is there a condom in the back of it? Like what?
I don't understand why they got a power wheel with the condom. I don't understand. Somebody make it make sense.
Somebody, baby, about to embarrass them in the food store.
Hold on. I didn't see that, Mama.
Look
I'm so
back at the
sorry.
list that said, check your cash app, save on.
Girl, hold on. What's going on? Look at it, lads. It done blessed me in the name of Jesus. And I'm going to make sure that I don't keep that off of the charitable contributions list. I'm going to do right.
Not the charitable.
Bambi said,
Okay,
wait, they
look
came
back
out
at
with a
it, Leslie.
reversible
Thank you,
condom?
baby.
Come on
Wait,
with
they
a
came out with a
what?
reversible condom. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
How do you
Uh-uh.
use a reversible condom?
Do you
Uh-uh.
wash it?
If it go on the reverse and what was on the inside becomes on the outside. No, ma'am. Thank you, Leslie. Mm-mm.
Well, I know they did come out with a condom that tells you that the person had an STD, but
Ooh.
you done already slept with them at that point, you know.
Wait, they got
Hold
a
up.
they have a condom that is not protecting PHI, girl.
Hold up. You said it do
I
what
didn't know
now?
nothing about that. What they said?
Yes, you put it on and it detects if the person has, I think, gonorrhea, chlamydia, or syphilis. It turns a color, but you have to engage in sexual activity. So I'm like, that's nice. After you done got your nut and you get off and you be like, oh, so it's blue. Okay, so straight to the doctor.
So what if you don't gave this person fellatio?
Well, baby, you better put it in first and see what the color is before you go down there.
Okay, why
Most
are people giving people you don't know fellatio without a condom? Can
Well,
we
people
talk
do that
because
about
all the
that?
I
time.
think some people don't like the taste of the rubber.
So you like to taste the gonorrhea?
I'll wait on it.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and act like every time I put my mouth on something I had Goodyear on it, so I'm not gonna act like that.
Well,
But
I'm just saying,
she
I
makes good
test.
sense, but I can't lie like that while eating this taco.
I'm sorry, I test all the peoples I deal with, so I know what you got and what you don't got. At least at that moment.
Mm.
At least at that moment.
So you never
Mm-mm.
had a one night stand?
No,
I'm not mad about it, girl. That all praises be, but unless they have an express testing thing, I ain't
they
testing
do.
them.
I test every. It's like a lab kit. Hello, how you doing? I
Girl,
need to
she'll pull out
swab
her
here. I
chemistry
need you to
set.
lick
I ain't
here.
mad. I'm not mad.
No, they get the rapids, rapid HIV kit. I've only had one gentleman fail.
Mm.
Well, she said they won't be entering her walls if that's the case. So
Well,
if you don't get tested, you don't pass go.
I
I
can't do
mean, if
nothing
a
with it
person's
without
not willing
one.
to do something to make me comfortable, that's how are you even having a sexual relationship with a person like that?
Some people don't care enough about themselves.
Well, that's them. Let their labia majora
Oh,
fall off. No, I'm good.
look at Anthony. Thank you, boo.
I want to keep all my things in the right place.
Yes.
I've
Well,
only had one person fail the test, so I'm doing pretty good.
I commend you, and that's awesome. For those of us that did not do that, we didn't do that, girl.
Well, just letting you know,
Now
all
that I know better, I'm gonna be like,
Walgreens,
well, actually,
Walmart,
I'm not.
CVS,
Yeah,
they have the instant test right in the back, so you can know your partner status in the room. So how people like, oh well, you don't know what he's doing in the street. Okay, well, if you take the test in the room, at least you know their status right there.
right there. Yeah,
And if they're
absolutely.
negative right then and there, you're pretty much, I'm not saying 100%, but you're doing better than not knowing.
Well, I'll be celebrating my 10-year in a couple weeks. However, now that I know that's available, I'm gonna put that motherfucker on it too, because I don't trust just because we're in a relationship don't mean shit. Come here before we do it. Before you bring that dick here, come here. Let's test
Not
this real
before you burn
fast.
that
Let's make
dick,
sure.
yo.
Whew.
Alrighty, y'all. We finna get ready to. I'm finna open it up for a few minutes, and then we finna get ready to get out of here. I done aggravated y'all enough. It's going on 9 o'clock.
Well, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna rest
Good night. I'll see you.
myself. Golden,
Yes.
continue to celebrate your birthday, Miss
Thank you,
Jasmine.
darling.
I'm gonna talk to
Yes.
you again this week, so I'll talk to you before you get into your shenanigans.
Okay.
Girl, look, Zalin, your uncle can get it too. I don't trust man nigga.
Oh, not
They
man.
all fuck around. And whoever laugh and agree, amen, amen.
Amen. All righty.
Good night.
Well, good night, my God, and today. So, how was your day? Was it productive?
It was. It was.
That's good.
I wish I didn't have to go back to work so soon. So if anybody has any magic lotto numbers, I would really like them as of right now so that I can hit Powerball or something and quit my job.
Well, this is gonna be me this weekend when I get up with the girls. I'm gonna have you to let you know. You tell me which one you think I am. Ready?
Go ahead.
Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
You're the gentleman with the sidewards hat. Cause he looked like he having all the fun.
The short one.
No, the tall one with the red pot with the gangster lean on it.
Oh, okay.
He was really feeling it.
Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, Jesus be offense. This gonna be exciting. To
Y'all know
say
I
the
gotta get
least.
him. My boy got on the walk with me, Lord. Yeah. Walk with me. He don't even care about it. I said, walk with me, Lord.
I'm
Yes.
done. Where do you find this material?
Ancient Chinese secret. Everybody's been asking. Oh Lord.
Oh
Here,
Lord.
here come old black chocolate that done been exercised. Probably done got somebody husband. Hey girl.
Here she go, girl. Hello.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Golden.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Just I wasn't about to come in here, girls, but girl, she started talking about the girls testing the girls before they had fellatio, girl. I was like, well, let me go on and exit, girl.
Girl.
I was like,
Nobody
yes.
was coming for you good.
Miss
No.
living her life like she's golden, honey.
Yes, these lips was made for sucking, but I sure don't want no bumps.
Oh,
Period.
baby,
Yes.
it's the bump for me. It's the bump for
Yes.
me. Don't you see the popping up on the regularly?
You can't
I
have the
like Lucky Rose,
DS.
but only in my ice cream.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I don't like cherries because I gave mine away.
Oh, I'm done. I am done.
I'm dead. Yes. So
Yeah.
how's everyone doing?
Good, good. I just need to find me a booski.
Ooh,
It's cupping season, and it's like, has
what
anybody
you need
else
a
had
what you
difficulty
need a boo
finding
for, huh?
somebody to cup?
That's too much. That's too much work, child. Get you a maintenance man.
You
I,
gone silent. Good night, love.
I'm taking all applications,
Bonds
but
out
I
and
don't
pizza
I don't know where they hiring.
Well, if you want
and
something
work
tall
just
and chocolate and thick, we got somebody right here for you.
You you know what? Shames. Shames. You fishing in the wrong rivers.
Mm-mm. She
baby.
does the
She
bisexuals.
said stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to, honey. Okay.
Yes.
She does the
What? Oh Lord.
The
she does
testing swab.
Oh
she
no.
does the she don't she not only does she, but she'll
Oh no.
Girl, I know you don't talk about me, honey, because I don't use my hands, girl.
oh yeah, I forgot you strictly face. You a face queen.
Baby, if you ain't using neck and shoulders, okay.
Head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and
Mm.
toes.
Baby, head and shoulders is copyrighted.
Eh.
And put that old tongue, got that let her know. Bam. Yeah, it's old tongue jewelry. Got you right there.
Baby,
You gotta go to Texas, the Golden. You got you right
my
there.
mama brought me some banana pudding, honey. My auntie made it. She from Trinidad. Girl, as soon as I get off here, I'm about to bust her down.
Mm. Yeah, see,
I had
Beverly,
to,
she's a lesbianic, not a bulldagger.
Oh
I
no,
had to
not
be,
the bull dagger.
girl, Silence, you know,
Mm.
girl, I'm gonna leave her alone. Have a
Leave
good
him
night, girl.
alone. Leave,
You know, the girls used
leave
to
him
dyke back in the day, girl. You know,
alone.
the girls are scared to dyke nowadays, honey.
Oh, we're not gonna use that term. Let's use politically correct terminology.
Oh, girl. When I grew up, the girls was dykes, and that's what they was, girl.
I'm done.
Girl, I'm not this new
Ah,
generation, honey. Okay, the girls was dykes.
everybody's sensitive about them terms.
Well, I'm an artist, and I'm not sensitive about my shit. Okay.
Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm
Ah,
sensitive about my shit.
I just have a question. When did everybody become so sensitive?
girl, can we have a
That is a
can we
that is a
can that be
question
a
that we've
topic
been.
one night,
Yeah,
girl?
we can do that on. We can talk about that on Tuesday.
Girl, I can't be
Because when
around
I was
sisters.
coming up, people just told you what they felt. It was your job to deal with it.
Girl, what did Golden just say, honey? It's not my fault that you don't like me. You have eyelids. Close them. Bitch, I was over here screaming.
Well, what they say, the Lord did not put me here for your enjoyment. He put me here to live. I have a life to live, and if life is in session, and I will not limit my enjoyment for other people.
You only got one nut to
And
give.
now
Are
I'm
you
gonna be
from
out there with
Florida?
a pantsuit, swimsuit, looking like Free Willy for what?
Wait. Then she said fabric is not for the what she say, fabric is not for the water.
Fabric is not for the water. What I look like, the Little Mermaid? Oh, I'm not. No, I'll be over there
Ah.
looking like Ursula, trying to put on all that fabrics and hide and please, you know I'm
Now we like
this.
In
we're
the
not gonna do we're not gonna do the voodoo queen, honey. Okay.
in the past, I admit I've been a
Ursula was
nasty
the original
voodoo
voodoo
queen.
queen. Baby, when she made her debut in Disney, honey, the girls didn't know how to take her. Okay.
She was gagged.
Hmm.
Mm,
She made it possible for Mama Odie to step on through. Okay.
not
Hmm.
Mama Odie.
Ah,
What? What did they say about
Honda
that
Civic
bug? He
Lexus
got
Buick.
laid low.
Amen.
They said, "Oh
Huh?
no, the Shadow Man done laid him low."
Yes. Baby, the Shadow Man looked like he had a long staff.
Oh Lord, here we go. This okay come on for 5 seconds without being a hoe.
What would I be?
Zyla said I wouldn't say sensitive people just have more languages to express other than grievances. In my opinion, now that I don't give a good, but I understand why people have things to say and how to be referred.
Everybody's sensitive and being their feelings, girl.
There's one thing about being reserved in your comments, but there's also another thing. Like, for example, the Senate gave the floor to pedophiles who wanted to lower the marital age. Why are they not in jail? I mean, you knew where they was. They were all the
Ain't
pedophiles
the
was
marital
down
age
front.
already low? I mean, how low do
Hold
you
up.
want it to go?
Did you
If your
say that
parents, ain't-
pedophiles said
if you consent to your marriage, it's still legal
No, but they
at a
want to.
certain
Well,
age.
no, because it's 16. You have to be 16. They wanted
That's
to
what I'm
make it
saying. At a certain
12.
age, yeah.
They
did
wanted
you
to make it 12.
12,
12.
they wanted
girl.
at 12 to get married to children?
This is
A
tell
grown
her,
ass
12
man to be
or
married to
the
children?
age of for the female child, it would be the age of menstruation. So you can have menstruation at age
At
9.
8. Right.
They need to sit down
Child,
somewhere. I bet you it wasn't but a whole bunch of old white men.
Well, they wouldn't show their faces, but this is what I'm stating. They had the time and the Senate floor that we pay tax dollars for to hear this nonsense. People need to exercise the power of no. No. We're not even going to hear you. No.
I don't really have a comment.
I don't.
I was
I
trying
don't
to
know
figure
what
out which
to
way to
say.
go with it, and I was like, girl, let me just park my car over here, girl. I don't.
When they got the application, why would that even go through? No, I would have wrote no on it. Fuck that. Excuse my language. No.
I mean,
But then they want. But the first thing they want to say is when a person says that they're gay, oh, those are pedophiles. But the average pedophile is a heterosexual white old man.
And that's who put in the application to have the Senate floor where we're paying these senators top dollar, where we're keeping these lights on to entertain marrying or having sexual relations not be a crime with a 9-year old.
But they're trying to say that someone that is that's gay, homosexual, or trans has a mental disorder, and y'all can't sit here and say that that ain't no mental disorder. That you want to sleep with a child. Excuse me, you want it to be legal that you can sleep with a child without any kind of legal ramifications. That's what you're trying to do. And it's just like even piggybacking off of that. So, no tea, no shade. But Portia released a statement, part of her book that she had coming out,
girl,
saying that she went to R. Kelly's house 3 different times. And
just
the
say
last time that she
Joker.
slept there, that she heard another young lady, a young girl in the other room screaming because she was getting beat or bashed or whatever the case may be.
And
So
girl,
you
she
mean
rolled
telling
over and
me
kept eating her. She rolled over and kept eating her salmon.
that you done been at this man's house 3 times willingly to be at this man's house 3 times, but booty ball naked done slept with him and everything, and girl, make it make sense.
You
Okay.
hear somebody getting raped in the room next to you, and you don't do anything, but then you continue to come back.
Make it make sense.
The same thing with
Maybe
the
she
same
couldn't
thing with
find the
the
Underground Railroad and she couldn't escape.
no, the same thing with the Bill Cosby incident. All of these women came forward. I think the first woman that did not report it or took the money and kept quiet should be brought up on charges. You were the one
Hmm.
that should have said he's this monster.
Right.
If you report it when he's at one, there will not be
Mm-mm.
two.
No, ma'am. Because in
I
Hollywood, back then, as big as Bill Cosby was, even if she would have come forward, she wouldn't have been believed. They would have shut her down. They would have did all that. I commend her for getting her bag and going about her business because one, she may not want all that attention. She may not be able to work, feed her kids. Not saying she needed to work in Hollywood, but nobody would probably hire her. You know how hard it is for Monica Lewinsky to get a job. Everybody knows her. Nobody does
I
not
you
know
know
her name.
you know
I'm
So,
I
not
feel
I'm
you.
not saying that she's beyond reproach, but
do you know Rose McGowan
if you took
later,
the
years
money,
after that?
no, if you take the money and you say that I'm going to take this and this is the retribution that you will get for doing what you did to me, after that, there is no double dipping. And at least not in my book, because if you were so ashamed and wronged and hurt and felt so,
Oh, so she came out after the fact and
yes,
said something? Oh,
the
okay.
Cosby family had paid
Yeah,
her
girl, if he
money.
paid you, girl, you got paid to shut up. So you might as well just shut up and stay quiet.
All
Don't
those
come out
women need
after
to
the
give
fact.
that money back to that family. I'm
This
sorry.
this,
If you
this is
wanted vengeance, you should have got it in the 80s.
I feel
Bill
like
said he
this.
got his receipts and he wants his return.
Facts.
But I do feel like this. I ain't even gonna no tea, no shade. Being a person that has went through the whole rape situation myself, I feel like this. when you are saying, and there's no, I'm not rape shaming, but what I'm saying is that the first time, okay, yeah, it could have been, but if you're going back several, multiple months at the months time, and you did this for years on end, and you don't live with this man, you cannot claim rape.
Correct.
I don't feel like you have the right to claim rape because it's not a wish-washy situation. Then you are willingly, you have left this man's house. You know what's going on. You know what is expected of you. You're getting paid for your services. So how is it rape? But now that the gravy train done stopped, you want to take for what little 5 cents that it do have left, and you want to split that between 20 fucking people. Come on, make it make sense. Why
Correct.
not the parents? Why the parents are not brought up on charges on this? Why not the
It
educators
depends.
are not brought up on charges on this? Because
That's
you
kind of
all
tricky
knew
though.
that they were that what was going on. Because if you are coaching your daughter and or your son to go to a grown man's house at 16 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, and they're going there religiously saying that they thinking they're going to get an opportunity into a music career, and you 21 years old, now you want to be pissed off and mad because you still ain't broke into it, but you're still getting paid for doing all the things that you was doing. Who was the victim? You can't be. If you consent to keep doing it, you're going over and over and over and over again. You're consenting at doing this. It comes a point that you can't. I don't understand our justice system. Just like you saying, how is it that these grown behind pedophiles are trying to make something that you 12 9 8 9 10
It
11
depends.
12 years old? Because
It,
the girls are maturing now with all of the hormones that's in a chicken at a younger age. So you want to make it legal at 8 years old to marry a baby? That's
Yes.
sick. That is
It
sick to
is.
me.
It is utterly the like for example, that young man whose mother dropped him off at a rally where he killed three
With the
people
gun. Mhm.
with the gun.
what?
He got off. But this is the kicker.
Are you talking about
One,
the white boy?
yes, one, he wasn't even old enough to carry the weapon.
In his state, though, he was.
No, he
In
wasn't.
his state, he was 17. 17 was the legal
No,
age for them
he
to
he
own it.
was unlicensed. It's 18 to have an assault rifle. He
Oh,
was
I
not
thought in
old
his state he
enough.
was old enough at 17.
No, he was not old enough to have a license.
Child, let
So
me find you
one,
Diva One cousin, honey.
yes, so one, he
Maybe
wasn't licensed.
Iberian too. Okay.
Yes, he did not have a license, but yet his mother knew he was not licensed to carry the weapon, dropped him off with the weapon where he committed a crime. If I don't have insurance on my vehicle and somebody hits me, I'm still going to be at fault because I shouldn't have been driving. The officer is going to put me and hold me. Oh, why were you on the street? You have no insurance. So why was that not the case? Why was he even on the street? He had no license. He was wrong from the first step.
No, his mama was wrong from out the door.
Di- e- Everybody in that car going to that rally legally was wrong. But he's taking cameos with Trump.
It's ridiculous.
Mhm.
This is just
Why did he
ridiculous.
even have the rifle or the assault rifle?
These are the questions that should have been asked during the trial. But he
They
has
did, and
double
he got
jeopardy.
scotched out free.
Yeah, he can't be retried.
Mm-mm.
Three people lost their lives, and he is killed before. This
And
isn't
there's
his
no
first
justice
time
for that.
killing.
There's no justice for that.
Which, child.
This is just the society that we live in. But yet they will give you, if you bump in rap music and don't have a seatbelt, they'll put you in
20
jail.
years.
There's a
20
man that's
years.
going to jail for 9 years because he got a PPP loan.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
9 years for a PPP loan, but a murderer walked free.
They just use stupid shit to keep us in jail. Baby, ain't she thinking? Okay. A change is gonna come.
I just I don't understand. I don't understand why is it okay for that, but you can take and turn around. But you have a issue with someone living in their truth, but you want to have a child, a 8-year-old child that ain't even finished. 8 year olds, what is that like? Second grade, third grade?
Second or third.
How is it that you want to have a baby that ain't even finished? No, you want to marry them. What makes that so appeasing to you?
Uh, they're sick.
What
That's the whole point.
and then what is
What
it?
the
Is
fuck?
that not Mormons, but what is that the cults that they have the all of the wives and they don't live outside the
So I'm not
compound?
gonna
What is
say
that?
it's sick because back in the day, that's what they used to do. I think as we've gotten more progressive, we've grown away from that.
No, Zala, that's my
Um,
mama singing in the kitchen.
Baby, ain't she singing? Okay. Is she doing the dishes? Is she
And
stirring the
is
pot?
she is
Okay.
doing both of them
And I'm
putting
just
food
as a
up.
mother, I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
I don't.
Baby, she said this my house.
Girl, I don't understand. Even if it is if Amish, even if it is an arranged marriage and they have to wait till they're 16, I don't feel like that you can promise somebody to somebody else, and that's right. I don't get it.
You said you don't
You
think
right, Silent.
they can promise anybody.
I don't feel like it's right to promise someone to another person. You know how they have the arranged marriages?
Right. If that's their culture though. So there
True.
are
I just still feel like that that's not something that is cool.
I mean, it just depends. Some of those arranged marriages have been very successful. Some of them they can't stand the other person. I mean, sometimes you do grow to love somebody, but at the same time, it's kind of like when you meet somebody or you have a coworker or
Welcome
something.
back.
You're put next to someone and you have to deal with them. You may start to like them, or either you bicker and fight and fuss, and you never mesh.
Well, Golden, what do you got to say?
I,
Arranged marriages.
I'm fine with them as um
Caller, are you there?
I'm fine with arranged marriages uh, because they look at where you're going and where they
Ooh,
want you to go,
oh,
and they give you the best
go ahead and come
partner.
back in, boo. Uh,
What you can't
Hello,
hear? I can hear her. You can't hear her?
you
Hold
can hear
on,
me?
I
maybe
can hear you. We can hear you fine. That's Bambi having technical issues. Can you hear us, Bambi?
I can hear you.
You can't hear Golden? Oh Lord. Bambi, go back out and come back in.
I can hear you just fine,
Golden, say something for me.
Hello.
Can you hear? She just said hello. You didn't hear that? Oh Jesus. Bambi, I told you to get upgraded from the Altel phone, child.
girl. First of all, I can hear you just fine. She's going in and out.
Golden, go out and come back in. Let's see if
No
that works.
problem.
Don't be trying to give me too much because you ain't been on here in a while. You know your Altel phone still be tripping up on you.
Girl, first of all, she's
Don't
Metro
do
Girl
it.
and she works just fine, honey. And I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Not too much.
Well, you could be far away from the Wi-Fi. Good. Don't do it because you done got your little black fingernails on.
Girl, first of all, and I will show you my toes, honey, but
Don't because you naked and we don't want to see all that. You don't and you naked and we don't want to see all that because you laid up right there with balls on the couch. Just
Oh, not balls on the couch.
balls on the couch. They gotta sterilize that couch whenever.
Which because I'm
Huh?
white and I'm hot. Because I'm white
Can,
and I'm hot.
can you hear Golden now?
Yes, I can. What she saying?
Praise God.
What?
She
Hit
said you
me
got
what?
hot balls too.
I'm done. Check,
I hope
please.
Shut
I
up.
hope you still got them because you've been gone away for a minute. You could have then had the bottom surgery.
Who?
You lady,
Oh no, I can't hear her.
she ain't said nothing. That's why you can't hear.
No, I hear her microphone. Well, I see her microphone going in and out.
She ain't said nothing. How you don't hear a microphone?
I'm looking at her picture and the thing like when she started talking, the little thing around her picture go in and out. When she,
It
The
girl,
little
sure
no,
thing,
does.
the little thing,
It'll be. It'll
that
do
little
that
dangling
boom,
thing in the
boom,
back of
boom,
her
boom,
throat.
boom, boom
Okay.
the
bass.
the dangly thing in the back of her throat. Jesus, I'm saying
You.
it's your phone now. It's not hers. She don't went out and came back in. So you go out and come back in.
Oh Lord.
I can't go out. If I go out, I ain't gonna be able to come back in.
Why you
Oh
ain't? We ain't
no.
gonna end the show that quick.
No, I don't have the link. Like I'm not in the chat anymore. So if I go back, let me
Hold
see.
on,
Hold on.
child. I'll send you the link. Hold on. I
Hold
still
on,
got your phone number, girl.
girl. Here she go.
Even though she don't use the phone, but I still got your phone number,
Girl, every
girl.
time I call her bald head ass girl, I'ma call you
Mm.
back.
Cause you be calling, I
Never
be either
mind.
shitting.
I'ma open the other one.
Oh,
Oh Lord. Oh. Double your pleasure, double your fun.
that's why the world loves Big Red. What is this big headed hoe? That a big headed hoe is.
Okay. Is she
There
talking?
you go, you big headed hoe. She ain't
You know
said nothing
what?
yet.
Oh, I can hear her now. Okay.
See, look at God.
Yes.
Alrighty. So we are going to do a one night stand conversation. I guess we'll do that one on Tuesday.
Oh.
Um, that and pronouns. Sensitivities of pronouns. That's what we'll call it. Sensitivities of pronoun. And y'all know we gotta be shady
So
with it
what is
just
the
so
one
it can
night
be.
stand following with it?
Do you like to be called a hoe?
I mean, I'm not sensitive, so
Well, we know that, but so we just gonna leave the sensitive. We're gonna leave the. We're
but you
just
know what? You know what
we're gonna
kills
leave the
me?
one night stand
When
off
you
because we'll
call
do a one
somebody
night stand
something that they
on
are.
Friday.
I don't can we talk about that?
What?
When you call somebody what they are and then they get offended because you called them out about what they are, oh bitch, you a hoe.
Give me a give. Oh, I was just gonna say, give me a
A
you.
Like
lot of
if you call somebody a bitch because they were being a bitch and then they get offended, or you call somebody a hoe when bitch you was out here, you may not be a hoe, but you may have
Have
hoe
whole
like
tendencies.
behavior,
then
period.
that's a hoe. Hoe like behavior is a hoe, but
I mean, not
fat people do
No,
it
necessarily.
too.
no. Hoe like behavior doesn't make you a full hoe, but
What
you
does it
may have
make you?
tendencies just like someone that has feminine tendencies isn't with feminine. They just may do certain things that may be considered like feminine here and there, but
But wouldn't that make you feminine?
it would make you.
A queen.
If you have feminine tendencies, then you are a feminine person. So that would make you feminine. If I'm a fat person,
No,
then
but you may.
that means that I am fat. I People don't live in the reality
But fat people
of
don't like to be
today,
called fat, and when you call somebody fat, they get in their feelings. I'm
which
like,
I
girl,
don't
big,
understand. It's
fat,
the
thick.
truth.
It's all the same, honey. Once you get a little juice in your boost, honey,
But the doctor will read you for filth every time you go in there, and you give a copay to let him run you ragged. I don't get it.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I go to the VA, but I can understand what you're saying.
Well, hey, what did they say? The government pays for it, but they'll still go in there and be like, "Oh, you didn't lose any weight."
You going up on the scale? I see.
Hmm.
That scale is screaming.
Ooh,
Get
how
off
you doing?
me! Get off!
Every
Get
time I
off!
step on the
Get off me! Get
It
off me!
be doing ludicrous. Get out the way.
Move, bitch! Get off
upside
the
down, you
way!
turning me. I just I don't get it. Like if people would stop worrying about first of all things that don't pertain to them, mind the business that pays you
Oh,
and
they
everyone.
hiring too. I got an application for anyone that needs it. For anyone that needs to work, I have a good old firm that they always hiring, and they pay top dollars. And that's the
Nobody
firm of
wants to mind
mind the
the
damn
business that
business that
pays
pays
them.
you.
Nobody wants to. And then they be in your business, worried about what you going through and this and that.
I
Check on
just
me,
help.
fine, but you don't have to. It's
Checking on a
girl.
person is not the same as trying to be in a person's business.
When you in my business and then you running and telling my business to the next bitch, like no.
Well,
Like
that
if a
means
bitch is pregnant, let her tell people that she's pregnant
yeah,
on her
but
time.
also that's a two-way street though, because if you that dumb to put all your business and tell all your business to somebody, that's on your dumb ass too.
No.
You tell enough, yes you do.
If
I'm a
you're
firm believer in this.
confiding,
Hold on,
no ma'am.
I'm
If
a
you're
firm.
confiding,
Hold
no
on,
ma'am. If
ma'am.
you're confiding
Hold on,
in
ma'am.
somebody,
Hold
that
on,
doesn't make
ma'am.
you
I am
dumb.
a firm believer as this. You test the person in the beginning of any kind of relationship to see how far
Period.
you can take and you can trust that person. And when I say by that is you can make up a complete lie and see if that lie is gonna get out and go back to somebody else that you know. I trial and it's a trial and test, and it shows a true every time someone new comes into my job. I tell them I answer something that
Oh, on the
ain't
first place.
true
Girl.
at all. Now, when you, because you know, when you work with folks, especially when you working 40 hours a week, you gotta see if you gotta know if you can trust the person with whatever they're gonna go down. So, me being
You
who I
shouldn't
am,
be first of all, I get in the
I don't
workplace,
get
I
comfortable
understand
with
that.
people like that often. But I'm just saying, in a work environment, you messing with a whole bunch of different things, and you got to make sure that a person is gonna have your back when it comes down to stuff. Anyway, it may be wrong, but this is just me. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna tell you just enough that I can see if I can trust you with what's going on. If I hear what I done
Of
told
course.
you from somebody else, I know not to come with you with something real. I'm gonna give you some bullshit, and that's just the way I'm gonna treat you from that point on. It ain't gonna be real. But then some people don't cannot respect the person that's being straightforward with them. Hey, this is how I see it. I'm telling you how I feel about this situation. Either if we're gonna be cool, either you're gonna do what you gotta do in order to change the situation or to work on it, or I know that you ain't cool with me. So we can't be cool. We can't be friends.
Even with the employees that I do have, I'm not about to sugarcoat anything. If you're doing something wrong, I'm going to tell you. If you're doing something good, I'm going to tell you. If I need you to do something to
Oh,
further
this hoe
better
said
your,
employees. Oh, she done walked into the whole management status. Come on, girl. My employees.
are you done?
Mm. I'm
But
still
no,
here. She said, my employees. If I told them hoes to bark, they better bark. Bark like a little dog. Arf, arf. Bark like a big dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
girl. So while my homeboy was calling me, uh,
Oh,
what's
Geppetto.
the
We're
girl
going to
off
call you
pole?
Geppetto, baby.
What's the girl off
Alexa.
pole? They was calling me mother because I was taking care of the girl. Oh, Mother Blanca. They was
Yeah.
like, oh,
No,
girl, Mother Blanca. Honey.
you ain't no mother Blanca by no means necessary, girl. Now, you
Oh,
give
I
me
take care of my people, honey.
you
If my
give me
people take care of
electrical.
me, I definitely take care of them. I don't mind. I don't mind buying the girls lunch. I bought my crew pizza today. 'Cause my
Well, girl,
weekend crew is excellent,
I didn't get no piece to slice.
and I hired somebody else today. I was like, girl,
I just
if
said
I
I ain't
can,
about to get no piece of slice. What's up,
girl, cause
Jatari? I am the weekend crew. Look, I am your father. Anyway, we're gonna get ready to get out of here.
she said, I'm here with you through the weekend.
Yeah.
You
Bam
take me.
Alicia.
Let's see.
We know you ain't got too much to say, but girl, tell them where to find you at, besides the street corner. And underneath somebody else's
Girl, I
roof,
don't do
your
the street
brother.
corner, honey. I do
Oh, you done
the
upgraded now. You got a
father,
hotel room.
the mothers and fathers' house.
Good, I'm get cut. Tell them hoes where to find you at, so I can get your black ass off the screen.
The girls know where to find me, girl. And if they don't, girl, somebody do, girl. It's word of mouth, girl. You know what it is. I'm like Cheddar's girl. You may
You
not
know
know
what?
about me, but when you do, you always leave
Your hair's
satisfied.
kind of cute tonight, good. You done got the old fresh little cut and little pie of Scots. Yeah, so
I cut
slick
her
back
the
on the
other day.
side.
My hair grow fast, she
Girl. See,
I
there
haven't
she
cut the
go.
top.
It's okay. Well, hold please. It's okay. Because you doing the most. Hold please. Oh, that didn't happen. Hold on. There we go. Golden, you can tell them where to find you at in the closing comments.
Well, I believe you can go to YouTube and go to Conversations with Golden Onassis.
Mm-hmm.
And I am also on Instagram under Golden Onassis as well. So there's plenty of content. You can stop by, say hello, and we'll be posting more material coming soon.
All righty then. Hold please for just one moment. Okay, so we've come to the end of our show this evening, and we're going to end it like I always normally do. You know, God only made one you. If you're not you, who the hell else can you be? I hope you got some type of substance out of the show and everything tonight because we came through. We did what we normally do. We had a good time, even though it was a lot of noise in the background. Y'all know it's Sunday night, and it just happens. So hopefully, it is what it is. But as I always say, keep shining while I'm gone. Have an amazing evening, and I shall catch each and every one of y'all. Look back at it, Leslie. I'm gonna text you and call you later on, probably tomorrow. Y'all have an amazing evening, and don't forget it is Sagittarius season. So, baby, I am turning up. See y'all on Tuesday.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face.